Hi, I'm Jason, and this is my first shop update video of the year 2015. This is January 2015, and I'd set the goal for one project video and one shop update video per month. That was my goal for this year, and I'm already falling behind, obviously, because I had intended to have a project video and then a shop update video later in the month. That was kind of my plan, to kind of recap what I've been doing in the shop throughout the month. And obviously I'm falling short on that, but as you can see around me, the shop's a mess right now. I really haven't done hardly anything here in the shop in several weeks, mostly because of motivation and also just trying to get some other things done around the house. I'm still going to try to get a project video done by the end of this month, so I can at least try to meet that goal. It's not a very good start if I can't even meet the goal the first month, so I'm still going to try to do that. One of the things that I have been putting time in outside of the shop is just outside of the shop over here, which is a shack, shed, whatever you want to call it, that's meant for my air compressor and my dust collection system. So I want to take the camera out there and show you what I've accomplished on that so far. So here's the shack that I've been building, and basically it is a double door shed that I have plenty of room to put the dust collector and the air compressor in here, and it's built in as part of the house, so it looks like it's part of the house. It blends in. This is all sealed and shouldn't have any water leaks, at least that's the plan. Hopefully I won't be surprised by something I'm not hoping for. So anyways, this has been work for about 3 solid days. Unfortunately, I had originally started to film all the aspects of this project because I wanted to turn this into an actual project video. But at some point I was getting really frustrated with the flow of trying to complete this, and I eventually just stopped recording stuff. I may eventually take what I have and put it into some kind of video, but it won't be complete because you won't see me doing like the siding and putting the sheathing on. There was in the doors. There's a lot of stuff that I did where the camera wasn't rolling. So, anyways, I wanted to at least show this off because this is where a lot of my efforts and time have been going. Not to mention. All right, another thing I've been doing is trying to reorganize my shop. I don't have a whole lot of room. I know I've mentioned that a million times. You're probably sick of hearing it. I don't have a ton of room in here, so it's all about organization. It's all about where is everything placed, you know, for form, fit, and function, that sort of thing. One of the big changes I made was my table saw used to be over here kind of in the middle, and I've since moved it back here towards the back of the shop, and I backed it right up against my assembly table, or my workbench, and I'm using that as still as a workbench, assembly bench, but it's also acting as an outfeed table to my table saw now. The one thing is that the workbench is about 3/4 of an inch shorter than the bed of the table saw. So at some point I'm probably going to either, I never got around to putting leveling feet on that workbench. In fact, it was almost just right, and all I had to do was shim one leg just slightly. With just a little piece of 2x4 that I had left over. And when I say shim, I mean like a real thin piece, almost like a splinter off of a piece of 2x4. So one thing I'm thinking about doing is I'll add leveling feet to that, and that will not only give me the ability to level it without having to shim it with wood shims, but it will allow me to bring the overall height of the assembly bench up a little bit and make it a little more even with the top of the table saw. So that's the plan for that, and now that I've got that shed done out there, I can get the compressor and the dust collection, all that out of here, and that makes some room. In fact, it makes some crucial room for me in one corner where I may be able to finally fit a full-size bandsaw. I've been using a tabletop bandsaw for the longest time that it runs so fast it's almost scary, as fast as it runs, and it's totally useless for doing any kind of things like resawing, something where you need the speed to be a lot slower. So hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to actually get a full-size bandsaw to put in here, and then I can do a lot of those things that I basically haven't been able to do very easily, if at all, because it was really a job for a bandsaw opposed to a table saw or whatever. So anyways, that's pretty much all I've got. I'm going to do my absolute best to try to put that project video out in the next week. That's my hope. I have just started a little bit on at least the design, and I think I have an idea. That was part of my problem, was I didn't exactly know how I wanted to build it, and now that I've brainstormed for 3 weeks, I think I know how I want to do it now. So anyways, hopefully I'm going to have that up in the next week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.